What's up, Sushi Squad? We are back in small Trove, and it's been a very long time since we did this type of a video where I'm basically just going to be playing the game. I don't have time to do a live stream today, so I thought that, you know what, let's just record a normal little episode. And hot off the heels of my, favorite classes in Trove, I've swapped all of my gems, and the most part, like all of my top gear. I don't have like a C4 weapon or anything, but I wanted to try out the Candy Barb today. I don't know, I just have like Candy Barb on the mind, and this look in particular just really reminds me of Samurai Bringers. So if you guys didn't check that out, it's a game that I ended up doing a couple live streams on, did a video or two on. There's been a recent patch on that game that I want to end up doing a video on, but the point is that it's got a very similar artistic style to Trove, but a lot more stylish, and has a lot to do with like samurais and all this cool stuff, thus the samurai being in the title. Let's try out, I don't know if I want to try out a U11 Prime World, but I guess we'll go for it. Wow, sponsored alert, wow. Hello everyone, I am the Axolotl from Minecraft, as you have said in the comments, although I am supposed to actually be the Solarian because these ears are supposed to be on my face. How y'all doing? So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Trove cosplay contest over on TikTok. So there is actually going to end up being some crazy prizes that you can end up winning, essentially 1,000 euros for first place and 1,000 euros for second place. So how do you end up participating in this contest? Well, there will be a link in the description to the website that gives you a lot of information about the contest, but more specifically, it'll give you a PDF file where you can end up downloading this Solarian face that you will then have to print out, and then you end up crafting it and creating it yourselves. It's not supposed to be black and white, and it's probably not supposed to be just normal generic paper like this, but hey, whatever, I don't care. And then you're going to end up uploading a video of you out in public with this mask on TikTok with the hashtag Trove Cosplay, hashtag gaming, hashtag cosplay. By participating in this contest, you'll end up getting your hands on a Sundered Cash. And first place is going to go to the video that has the most likes, which is going to win 1,000 euros, as I mentioned. And then second place is going to be chosen by a jury of GameAgo employees and some influencers, including me. I'm one of the judges, so I vote for myself. I actually haven't even posted my own TikTok video yet because I got to create a TikTok account and stuff like that. But either way, I definitely want to participate in the contest just for funsies. And I hope that you guys are participating for funsies as well, because I want to do a reaction video of the TikTok videos related to the cosplay. Oh, and I should also mention that you gotta get your videos up by August 28th, and then the winner is going to end up being chosen by September 16th. Thank you, GameAgo, for the opportunity, and thanks you for watching this video. It's so hot. All of the gems that I have are maxed out, save for my class gem. That's something that I didn't max out on my Candy Barb, which is why we're not actually hitting 45k PR. And then on top of that, I'm also rocking Volatile Velocity as one of my gems, just because I don't have an alternative. I didn't think about it in the long run, but I don't have an alternative for this gem slot in particular. So here's my stats. We're just sitting at 100% crit hit, which is awesome. Our physical damage is at base 223k, which is crazy. Crit damage is at 2.5, almost 2.6. Absolutely nuts, this guy. I'm excited. I'm really excited to try this out with you guys and just see how powerful we can end up being. Also, I have this style, which is from one of the Candy Barb packs, or costume packs, I should say, that we did a review on a while back. And then look at my little buddy. He's a little, so he's well, he's not earning, he's my lucky onion. He's actually an adulterer. Let's continue though and see just how good we can end up doing as ye ol' Candy Barb. Why? Oh God, I got the wrong mount here. I'm not prepared for any of this, okay? I just kind of wanted to wing it. Get it? Because I'm flying? Yeah, that's so funny. That's why you guys sub. So the reason why I'm mentioning that I'm using the class gem right now and at low level is because I'm probably going to actually swap it off in a bit just to test out like how the Candy Barb can be without it. But we kind of need the extra damage right now. However, you can see he is just devastating. This is not in any way, shape, or form supposed to be like a damage showcase or anything, guys. We're gonna save that for when we get when I end up getting 45k for a physical set of gems. That's when I'll probably end up doing a 45k series, you know, coming hot off the heels of the 36k series, which actually just finished. More so right now, this is just like, I just wanted to play the Candy Barb, man. What can I say? And I am very, very pleasantly surprised just how devastating this guy can be, despite the fact that we're not even rocking like good like stuff. Here, let me pull them all in for my ult, even though that does like, or not ult, for my class gem, even though that does like barely anything. Man, you are a tanky boy. Jeez Louise. Get out of here. Are you the boss? I can't tell who's the boss anymore. Boss baby more like it, because he dead. Oh my god, these puns, they're just coming out left and right. I'm joking, of course, they're not funny at all. But I don't know, man, this kind of takes me back. I just kind of felt like, you know what, let's do like a let's play episode. It's been a while since I did like an actual just pre-recorded thing, right? You know what I mean? And then I also wanted to mention, just because this is going to be a shorter video rather than the live streams and how long they usually are, I wanted to also take the opportunity to talk about, I keep doing that, I shouldn't be doing that move, the boss radar mod that we're rocking. So you guys know how I ended up doing a mod, you know, the mods that I use in Trove video. You guys kept hankering for it, and I finally ended up doing one of those. Well, turns out that one of those boss mods, the boss radar mod that we actually talked about specifically in the video, which was the boss radar mod by Chronicle. He's got a bunch of numbers in his name. That's how you can differentiate his name from other usernames. But he ended up actually coming onto one of my live streams a couple days ago and let me know that he's been working on an updated version of the boss radar mod that he specifically designed with content creators in mind, which I really, really appreciate that. And I gotta say, this is the new version, and you can see it is just so subtle. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it, dude. Like, it basically, he used the Shadowhunter. There is a 3D arrow of the Shadowhunter's VFX in the game, and he used that so that now it's going to 3D track and point us in the direction. Because for those of you that didn't know, there was actually another version of the mod that ended up using arrows instead of the big line that points towards the bosses. And well, the problem was that those lines kind of go across the entire screen. But okay, whatever. It was better than the arrow one, I felt, because the arrows weren't 3D, so you couldn't really tell where it was pointing you to, but now we can, so pretty dang cool. I don't mean this video to be hijacked by talking about the mod. I just wanted to let you guys know that it is a thing, and it is beautiful. Get out of here, you normal scum! These are normal enemies. That's why I'm calling them a normal scum, because otherwise, like, the Sundered Uplands enemies are the strongest enemies in the game, so I think it's no question that we're, like, going to be able to handle normal bosses if we can handle those guys. The thing is, we do actually have enough light. I really wanted to test out without the class gem ability, just because it's been a long time since I ended up actually maining Candy Barb, and more so than that, an even longer time that I didn't use his leap without his class gem ability. But I always talk about how much more useful, where is this guy? How much more useful the Candy Barb is without the leap, right? So our damage is significantly lower. We still seem to be handling it just fine though, and since we're the Candy Barb, we're basically invincible. What the heck? This dungeon's so odd. Weird. Okay, well, anyways, again, that was in our Sundered Uplands, but this is why I'm always telling you guys Candy Barb's better without the class gem, because this leap gives you so much movement. Like, you end up essentially moving faster than you do on foot when you're using that particular ability, and it's absolutely beautiful. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, you are a strong boy. That's kind of the problem, is I don't really have an alternative yellow gem, unfortunately, because so for those of you that don't know what I essentially do in this game, oh my god, I didn't know that our food buff was Scyushi on the ground. That is beautiful. I love this costume. So if you guys didn't know, what I do as a rule of thumb, just to make it easier on myself, is for my class gem, I always have it be a yellow, because that way I can have a yellow class gem across the board for every single character in the game, and thus I have all my other gems fully leveled and maxed out. I mean, not anymore, because obviously we're still dealing with, you know, crystal gems, which is going to take a while before I can max out those gems. But my point is that I would recommend, if you can afford it, you're going to try and do that for all of your classes, because it's going to make it a lot easier to swap all your gems from one class to another, rather than if I ended up having, like, you know, if I ended up having my class gem over here, it means that I would have to have an alternative yellow gem for one specific character, and so on and so forth, and it just, yeah, it can end up being a bit of a headache, which is why I don't do it. Now, even though we are definitely a little bit weaker without having that extra class gem ability, we do still seem to be able to handle these enemies no problem. Since movement speed isn't that big of a deal, I didn't even notice I wasn't using Trailblazing, come to think of it. But I would actually probably use Chromatic, just because then we can end up using our ult a lot more, and that's where the bulk of our damage is as good old Candy Barb. So, yeah, I kind of want to see how much do we even need to end up using of the pot. Okay, we would need to use it a couple times, but at the very least, we're going to be using pots anyways for our martial emblem, so it adds up. Either way, though, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised with how the Candy Barb is. Again, this isn't supposed to be like a showcase or anything, but at the same time, it's like I wanted to, I just wanted to play the Candy Barb, and at the same time, I wanted to show you guys just how powerful the class can be. And then, oh, I guess I should mention too, before we end up closing today's video, we ended up having a Trove developer live stream just the other day, and they mentioned a couple things, not too much, about what's coming next. So they mentioned that we're going to end up having the lunar event is going to take part next Tuesday. I think it was supposed to be next Tuesday, the 9th, right? And then they also did confirm that the next class, I don't want to do that because that's going to destroy all of my, yeah, it's going to destroy all my gems that I have off of this guy right now. So I don't want to end up loot collecting anything. They confirmed that the next class that's going to end up receiving a rework, oddly enough, Boomeranger. That's so surprising, because with this update, like with the Sunrise update, it ended up, or Shadowhunter update, I should say, it ended up boosting up like a lot of classes, right? Like almost all of them across the board got a lot stronger, including not only Candy Barb, but Boomeranger. Both of these classes were basically the most significant changes, I would argue anyways. And so I'm kind of surprised that on top of the changes, like the buffs that they just gave us, they're also going to be doing a full rework of the Boomeranger. So that's pretty dang cool, man. Frankly speaking, I would say that Gunslinger or Knight needs to be the next classes to receive a major rework, but I think it's awesome that Boomer is getting a rework, and might end up actually bringing it higher in my own personal favorite classes list. Because I really enjoy the Boomer's gameplay. It's just that its functionality is not really that great. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they end up doing with it. We don't have any news on that. We don't have a release date or anything. It was just the devs saying in passing that that was the next class that they were working on. So exciting stuff. That's for sure. I know that Boomer mains are going to be really excited about all of that stuff. Anyways, let's just destroy this last idiot. Candy Barb is no joke, absolutely a beast. I love it, dude. Such a fun class to play. But anyways, I guess that'll do it for us today. Thanks for watching. Smash like, sub for more. Buy the merch you want to support the channel, and have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I guess I should mention too, if you guys want to see more videos like this, I don't know, let me know in the comments, or just smash like a whole bunch more times on this video, just because it's been a while since I did one of these more traditional let's play, let's just record for 10 minutes, just hang out, just have fun, just talk about some relevant stuff, and then just move on. But I still feel that there is definitely a reason for these videos, just because I like hanging out with you guys and stuff. And like I said, I don't have time to end up doing a live stream yet. Whoops, I destroyed one of my gems. Anyways, bye guys.